Well, we are back for another video on the 240, and it's been a while since I did any updates on it. Been working on the car, just haven't been filming anything. So if you watched my last video, then you know that I didn't make it to the first event of the season. However, this upcoming weekend, I'm going. I've already registered, I've already bought the hotel. The car is running decently. Anyway, I'll show you guys some of the stuff I've done over the last week and a half or however long. But impulse purchase. I bought something for the car, so let's take a look at that. Alright, so if you are a regular viewer of my videos, you'll know that my 240 SX is not your average 240. It's had pretty major change done a long time ago. If you're new to my videos, this might be a little bit of a shock to you, especially if you're a fan of the 240 SX S13, which is what my car is. So let's get to the surprise here. And this was a impulse purchase, and of course UPS gave me a busted up box, so hopefully that's not too much of a problem. So I would point the camera downward, but that would be a little awkward of a shot, so alright. Unpackaging. Alright, here we go. Alright, so here's the package. 3, 2, 1. Uh-oh, what do we got here? These look like taillights. Well, these are not 240 SX taillights. It's because they're not. These are Acura Integra taillights. So let's go take a look at the car. So here's the car. About 20 years ago-ish, somebody did a... Oh, bad body work, don't look at that, pay no attention there. Somebody did a taillight conversion, and here's kind of a real quick view. Hopefully the camera picks that up okay. Yeah, so they did the conversion, and these are stock taillights, but I don't know. I impulse purchased some, so we're gonna put them in and see how they look. Alright, so real quick update. I am gonna have to modify these. I'm gonna have to cut this little lip off. You can tell on the other one it had been modified at one point in time, so I'm gonna have to do the same thing here, but I don't know, I think they'll be alright. This is what they look like. So we'll see what we can get figured out. I may not put them in today. I've got a bunch of other stuff to do to get the car ready. Oh, well, I got this taillight out though. Get a little bit better look at how they did the conversion. And I mean, you can't tell now, but at one time this was done, if memory serves me correctly, it was done by a somewhat fairly professional group, but it was done like back in 2000, 2001, 99 maybe. It's been a long time. So, all right. Alright, so we're just going to leave the stock taillights on for now until I can get to where I can modify the new ones and put them on and make them fit right. So right now I've got the car running, and what I've been doing is working on bleeding the cooling system. I think I have it mostly, but really it's going to take a test drive to get the thing hot. So I have also secured the passenger seat. I put in my fire extinguisher. I actually replaced the wheel studs. There were 2 bad wheel studs on the driver front, so I replaced those. I also replaced the front brake pads. This car is, if I have the cooling system bled out, it's good to go. It's ready to go. That's the only other thing really, is that I need to bleed the cooling system. Yeah, so we might take it for a test drive just to see how it does. There's still some tuning issues with the SAFC. I've got it running pretty good now, like it idles great, but when I give it gas, my AFRs are still kind of jumping. It kind of looks like it's leaning out in some places and it's right in some places, so it's just going to be a matter of getting it all adjusted. But anyway, we'll move on with the video, and yeah. Well, there you have it. It runs. I ripped it kind of hard. I took it up to $4,000, and the it didn't overheat, stayed right in the middle, where it's supposed to. And yeah, so fine tweaking on the SAFC at this point. But other than, I don't know if it was like a death wobble, because what happened was when I smashed on the brakes, the whole car just shook aggressively. What in the world was that? Kind of like a death wobble. One thing I didn't do was torque down the front wheels, but I buzzed them on with the impact, so I can double check the torque on there. I did look at the brakes. Nothing came apart. It was all good there. Anyway, thanks for watching. The next video from me on this car will be at the drift event, so that should be fun. We'll finally get to see this car slide sideways in a circle. Thanks for watching. Road Warrior 72 out.